Hey guys, it's Heather. So today I'm going to be doing my first impressions and swatches of the new Sigma Resort palette. So I've had it for a few days. I ordered it whenever it came out. I was very interested in it. It looked really beautiful. I haven't bought a Sigma palette in a while. I think the last one I bought was the Tiffany D one, which I think is like the last one that came out. But I haven't really purchased anything from Sigma, and I saw this and I thought, wow, I don't have any of those colors in my collection, so I might as well go ahead and try it. I am wearing it on my eyes today, so if you guys want to see a tutorial with this, definitely let me know and I will love to do that for you. So I just ordered that. It did come with a free gift with purchase. You get the 3 eyeshadows. So I have a ton of those already, so I'm not going to show you that, but it's just like one color from the Bare palette, one from the Flare, and one from the Dare. But this is the outside sleeve. FYI, this is a pain in the bottom to get this out of here. So that's why I kept it off, because it's like literally a huge chore to get it off because it's so tightly in there. So just be careful so you don't rip this or, you know, mess up your palette. But it's very, very beautiful, and I'm really excited that I have it. You get 8 shadows, you get a blush, you get a highlighter, and you get a double-ended eyeliner. Lost my train of thought. And surprisingly, you don't get any type of brushes, but all the products in here I think are really great. I did use all of them except the green shadow, but everything else is on my eyes, and I used a blue pencil and I didn't use the brown. But we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So here's the palette. You get a big mirror, and there's the palette right there. These are your like neutral sides. These are your more colorful sides. And then of course here you get your blush, which is what I'm wearing today. It's absolutely beautiful. Your highlighter here, which I have on today as well, and then your double-ended pencil. So like I said, I'm wearing all 7 shadows. The only one I skipped out on is the green. I don't know how I'll incorporate that into my looks because I'm not a green eyeshadow fan. Let me tell you, I'm in love with this palette. It applies like a dream. It's very pigmented. Now when I first got it in the mail, the only shadow that was disappointing to me was the fawn shade, which is like this really pretty kind of taupey color. It didn't really swatch like anything, but when I applied it with my MAC 242 brush and I really packed it on over a base, oh my god, it's stunning. That's what's on my lid. I love it. So, you know, I always do that. I have a really bad habit about that. Like, I'll get an eyeshadow product or even a blush and I'll swatch it. I'm like, oh, this is crap. I don't like it. And then whenever I do get around to playing with it and I do apply it to my eyes, it can be totally different and be super pigmented. So keep that in mind. But that's what I thought of the fawn shade at first. Everything else swatched beautiful, but fawn didn't really swatch all that great. So I was kind of upset about that. But like I said, it applies like a dream. It's beautiful, like everyday lid color. I'm in love with this look that I'm wearing. I love it. Because I never do blue underneath the eyes, which I know is pretty common during the springtime, but it's absolutely gorgeous. So the first color is Muse, and it's just like a really pretty kind of gray with some satin shimmers to it. Not chunky at all, but it's right there. It's a really pretty color. It's just like your smoky charcoal gray. And I'll show you on my hands in just a second. The next one is Fawn, which is your pretty taupey color. But as you can see, I mean, I guess it does swatch like on your finger really good, but like on your hand, it's kind of so-so. It reminds me a lot of the one that's in the Tiffany D palette. But when it applies to your hand, I mean, it's really pretty, but I just thought, oh man, I don't know how, you know, how well I'm gonna like that. Sorry, I'm getting a makeup wipe so I can swatch all this for you. But it is really beautiful. The next one is beautiful. It's called Ilona. It's your pretty, like, goldish champagne, absolutely stunning highlight shade. Oh, I'm not gonna show you that yet. But it reminds me a lot of Too Faced Candlelight. It's so beautiful, and it's a beautiful highlight color. Oh, love it. And then the next one is Topaz, which is probably one of my favorites. It reminds me a lot of MAC's Texture, which I love putting in the crease. And it reminds me a lot of Texture, except it's a little bit more pigmented, but it kind of reminds me of like a mixture of Texture and Brown Script. But there's your neutral shades. Look how stunning those are. Here's that fawn shade I was telling you about. You can see it does swatch, you know, nicely, but not as like punchy as the other ones, but it is super beautiful over a base. So if you guys want to see this tutorial, definitely let me know. I don't know how well you're able to see it because I'm using my old camera. So just let me know. But yeah, so there's the neutral shades. Love them. They are super beautiful and very pigmented, and they're not powdery at all. I really am impressed with this. Okay, the next one, which is another one of my it's just a really great color to warm up your crease. It's Papaya. It's super pretty coral color. absolutely stunning. It's just, oh, it would be great lid color. It's a really beautiful color. Moonbeam is your purple. And then you got Neela, which is your blue, which is absolutely gorgeous. And then it looks shimmery in the pan, but when you swatch it, it's kind of, it comes off really matte actually. And then Midori, which like I said, I didn't use today. It's very pigmented, but it's pretty light. But here's those swatch. So you can see these are very, very pigmented, and the green is very light compared to the other ones, but it's still really pretty. It has kind of like a yellow undertone to it, so I'm sure I can come up with something, but I didn't use that today because I just didn't see it fitting. But yeah, there is the colorful side. I love Papaya. It's super beautiful. The purple's beautiful. I mean, they're just really pretty. Especially like, I mean, it has your neutrals for your like neutral lovers like myself, but it also, I mean, it also incorporates your colors, so you can start like play a little bit, because I never branch out. Like I'll never just buy a bunch of individual colorful shadows, so this is perfect. Okay, so there's that. Then the highlight, which is it's called Luminous, and it's a liquid highlighter. It's super, super pretty. I did put it on my cheekbones and set it with Luna. The brush that it comes with is kind of stiff, so it's not too stiff, but a little stiff. So you definitely, what I did is I applied it to the back of my hand and then took my fingers and dabbed it on. But that's what it looks like right there. And then when you blend it out, it's just a super, super stunning highlight color. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. They did a really good job with this palette. Like I'm actually really, really impressed. Oh, it's super beautiful highlight. So you can use it as an eye base. Like I said, I put it on my cheekbones down the bridge of my nose, and then I set it with Luna, the eyeshadow in here, and just so it didn't go anywhere. The blush, which is like your matte kind of peachy warm tone blush called Heavenly. Oh, love it. It is heaven. It's on my cheeks. Love this color. It's super pretty. I don't like how small the and there it is, kind of blended out. I don't like how small the little thing is, but so there it is there. I don't like how small the little pan is, but you can get your brush in there. I got my F40 in there. There it is, just swatched, and there it is blended out. It's super pretty, definitely great for the springtime. I think it'll look good on a lot of different skin tones. And then lastly is the eyeliner pen, or eyeliner pencil, and Earth Goddess and Daydream. I'm not wearing Earth Goddess, but it's just your really pretty, very neutral brown. These are very, very creamy, very dark brown. And then I'm wearing Daydream in the waterline and kind of smudged on my lower lash line. It's just a really beautiful blue. I just like the color of it. It's not too green. It's just like a perfect, like on a resort blue. I love this pencil. It's super pretty. Like I said, I put it in my waterline. It went like a dream in the waterline, smudged it along the lower lash line, set it with the blue in the palette, and I'm good to go. So that is my first impressions of the Sigma Resort palette, guys. I really think this is a must-have for this time of year. It's so beautiful. I love this look. I mean, this is very wearable, and it's not too over the top, but I can have a lot of fun with this. There's a lot of stuff to do with these eyeshadow combinations, so I'm really, really happy. I really like it because the Paris palette was beautiful, but it had a lot of blues in it, and I'm just not a blue person, but this is a really good mix. What would have made this palette so much better, it's already perfect, but what would have made it even more perfect is if there was like a universal bronzer, because then you'd have everything you need, but I just use my Benefit Hoola. But that is my first impressions swatches. I hope you guys enjoy. I think you guys should check it out. It's $42 at Sigma.com. I will put a coupon code in the down bar. It's SAVE2013. It's just a generic coupon code, and I save $4.20 with that, so definitely take advantage. I will link it below so you can take advantage of it as well. If you want to see this look, give it a thumbs up and comment and let me know. And I did buy this with my own money. I'm not getting sponsored in any way. I just really like Sigma products, and when I got my hands on this and started playing with it, I had to share it with you guys because I mean, I've gotten Sigma stuff before and, you know, sold it or gave it away, but this is a really big must-have. I mean, I really love it. So I hope you guys enjoy, and like I said, let me know if you want to see this look, and I will do that definitely soon, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.